Hi, my name is Nathan Leibowitz, and we've never had a more exciting start to the year than we have for your year, which bodes well. If we're starting off exciting, so that means the rest of the year will be really awesome.
Hi, I'm Asher Friedman, Director of Guidance at Yeshivat Lev HaTorah. I want to speak to you for a few minutes about quarantine and about how to develop the right attitude, the right mindset that's going to help you go through the 2 weeks of quarantine feeling good about the experience.
I'm here to walk you through the first few days where some of you might have heard scary words like quarantine and bidud, but we'll walk you through that right now. It's not yeshiva as it normally runs, but at the same time, we're doing everything that we can to make sure that this period passes, that you guys are still having an awesome time.
Let's go into the apartment and we'll talk about how to be successful during quarantine, where it's all going to happen. To have a healthy, happy experience during quarantine, the ingredients that are necessary are exactly the same ingredients that are necessary to have a healthy, happy life outside of quarantine. What do we need to have a healthy, happy life? We need exercise, we need sleep, we need good food, we need connection to our friends and to people that we care about. We need a sense of mattering, of doing something good for the rest of the world. We need a sense of routine, and we need a sense of spiritual growth. Those are the things that anyone who has a healthy, happy life outside of quarantine experiences. And the goal over the next couple minutes is to talk about how you can make sure that during those 2 weeks, when you're in an apartment like this one, you're able to continue having those ingredients in your life as well.
For those of you who really like alone time, this is your dream and your palace. You have all the alone time that you can have in the world to contemplate life and all the things that you want to do with it.
So let's go through it step by step. So number one, sleep. When you land, you're going to be jet lagged, okay? And it's very, very normal. You have a hard time kind of adjusting quickly to the schedule of waking up when it's morning in Israel, going to sleep when it's nighttime in Israel. To whatever degree you're able to gradually get yourself in that direction, and with whatever degree you're able to give yourself enough sleep so that your body is functioning properly, that's going to help you kind of cope with the stresses of quarantine at your best. So number one, go with the mindset that you're going to take care of your body with sleep.
But even for those who like the company of others, so here we have a very spacious kitchen area. It'll be well stocked with food, I guarantee you that, and everything else that you need.
Exercise is very, very connected. Some of us are gym rats, some of us love working out every single day. Some of us tend to be couch potatoes. Regardless, during the 2 weeks of quarantine, moving your bodies is a must. We're going to be providing for you a personal trainer who's going to be working with every apartment in quarantine on Zoom. But we're going to be encouraging you also to do your own movement, whether it's on your Pesach, whether it's with your friends, sit-ups, etc., jumping jacks, moving your bodies to make sure that your bodies don't totally decay during the 2 weeks that you're in here.
Our goal is that you don't feel lonely. Our goal is that you don't feel like you're locked in, but rather that you're part of the Lev HaTorah family already.
Good food, we have you covered. We have an amazing chef. Miri, the chef, is going to be taking care of each of you. You'll be having the menu of the entire 2 weeks set out ahead of you, so you know what to expect. And we'll also be providing ways that you can order more food online. So food will be taken care of.
The advantage of the bidud apartment is the guys that you're going to be in quarantine with, this is your family.
Social connections. You're going to be getting to know very possibly 5 new students in your apartment during the 2 weeks of quarantine. Some of them you might know from the past, some of them will be totally new faces. They're not going to be necessarily your roommates for the rest of the year, but it really, really pays to get to know them, to work with them, because they might be amongst your closest friends for the rest of your life.
So there's no need for a mask. We can get rid of those and we can walk around and live like regular people.
In addition, stay in touch with family and friends back home. Okay, it's really, really crucial, especially as you're transitioning. Make sure you stay in touch with people. Let them know how things are going. If things are great, then it's great to celebrate the people that know you and care about you. And if things are hard, it's really, really crucial to reach out, whether it's your parents, whether it's your best friends. Let them know what's going on and talk stuff out with them. Okay, make sure you have that social connection.
There'll be games here. There'll be programs here. We're working on a full slate of both things that will stimulate your mind, your body, and your soul to make sure that you're having an absolutely great time.
Routine. We're going to have a schedule for every single day of quarantine with amazing activities, with learning, with meals, with exercise. And the goal there is really so you know that every single day has a structure that's going to help you kind of get through the day and feel good about what you accomplished each day. And finally, two more things, making an impact on other people. Many of you have grandparents or neighbors or people that you care about that are stuck at home because of coronavirus. This is an amazing time during these 2 weeks. You don't have anywhere to go. Make sure to reach out. Make sure that your grandmother gets even more phone calls from you during the time you're in quarantine. Every single phone call, every single time you reach out is priceless to the elderly relatives you have. That's one way that you can feel you're making an impact even while you're in the quarantine environment. Finally, spiritual growth. That also, we got your back. We have amazing shiurim, amazing programs set up for you that are going to help you begin getting a taste of what Yeshivat Lev HaTorah is all about. The spiritual growth, the learning growth that comes from Lev HaTorah. We're going to begin that process even while you're in quarantine.
But while that's happening, we do have to ask you to follow some simple rules. The point of the quarantine is to make sure that when the whole yeshiva family is together, that nobody is, God forbid, infected with the COVID. So while we do want you to have a great time, and that does remain our top priority, we do want everybody to be safe and healthy. So actually there's only one rule of quarantine, and that is that you need to stay in your apartment. Now, with a wonderful apartment like this, and an amazing view, such as this, so you feel like you're part of the whole world, and these weeks will pass more quickly than you could even imagine.
Together, that package, right, of taking care of your bodies with exercise, sleep, food, connecting to people socially, the new people in your apartment and the people back home, making a difference in people's lives and continuing to grow spiritually, that package is going to help you get through those 2 weeks and not just survive, but feel like you thrive. Woo-hoo. Finally, this is really, really crucial. No matter how easy or hard quarantine is, it's crucial to keep perspective. It's crucial to remember always why we're doing this. We're doing this as a stepping stone to make sure that the rest of the year is as safe and as connected as possible. Okay, so even if quarantine is a little bit challenging, you have a much larger goal in mind, which is to have perhaps the best year of your life, right? Following those 2 weeks at Yeshivat Lev HaTorah. And number two, remember, Gam zu ya'avor. Remember that this too shall pass. Anyone can do anything for 2 weeks. If quarantine is challenging for you, that's okay. It's challenging for a lot of people. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna get through it. 2 weeks will pass faster than you think, and afterwards you'll be able to come out and connect to the rest of the people in Yeshiva. As Director of Guidance, I want to invite you to check in with me. I'll be checking in with you. I'll be reaching out during your time in quarantine, getting to know you, getting to know your goals for the year. But if at any point along the way, even before you get on the plane, if you want to touch base with me, if you want to talk about any concerns you have, fears you have, things that are challenging for you, or if you just want to get to know me, either way, I invite you to reach out and get in touch. I'm here for you 24/7. I really, really look forward to getting to know you, to meeting you in Eretz Yisrael very, very soon.